Hello and welcome. I love the Horus Heresy game. So much so, I have played it more than I have 9th edition of Warhammer 40k. The Age of Darkness box is one of the best boxes Games Workshop has ever made, being a close second to 8th edition's No Fear box. If you know that box, you also know why it's better than Dark Imperium. Mainly the price, it's the price. The Horus Heresy story is fascinating too, to see Lunar Wolves Primarch, Horus Lupercal, his fall from grace to his fight and demise with the Emperor. There are many 40k kits that can be used and kitbashed into Horus Heresy models. These are not here just to save money, but if it does, I'll try and tell you and how much it will save you. But all of these boxes will be lore friendly too. First is the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol box. Now this isn't a money saving box for Horus Heresy. It actually doesn't save you any money. It's pretty much exactly the same price if you were to build this with Contemptor and Tactical Marines from Horus Heresy. Anyway, by the time of the Siege of Terror, many Traitor Legionnaires started to go a bit more spiky with their armour, not as much as the Word Bearers, and this box is great for the Sons of Logor players. You have the Dark Apostle, which is very fitting for Word Bearers, the 10 Legionnaires and a Devastator squad, Havoc squad, all their various spiky armour. It comes with a Halberd, which did show up at the Siege of Terror, though the problem is there's no rules for it. However, it can be easily kitbashed to have the Contemptor Warrior. Just in case you're wondering, the Garrow Novella is the reference for the Halberd. Now, the Combat Patrol box also comes with lots of bits to deck out your many other Astarte Legionnaires too, from your other kits, like all the normal Marines, like the Mark III, Mark IV, Mark VI armour and all that. So yeah, you can really make them a bit more chaosy, as in further along Word Bearers they were. But let's stick to the traitors for a bit. Death Guard Marines are great for your Death Guard players. Those Plague Marines, obviously. Now all can be just given the bolt gun, and you can obviously kit them out with other heavy weapons and special weapons from other kits. And you get loads of Nurgly heads that will fit over Astartes, and this will add flavour to your legion. You can make a Praetor, a Banner Bearer and a Veteran squad out of one box, and that will save you money. However, if you want to save more money with Legion, you can remember Typhus became his 40k self during the Horus Heresy, so the plastic version, which Games Workshop makes, is also lore friendly, and he will save you money. But I'll say this now. There is 7 in the box, which kind of means, you need to buy at least 2 to make a full squad. So it's not really money saving one, this is for adding a bit of flavour to your army. The Imperial Militia box, the Imperial Militia, is a fantastic one for anyone who wishes to kitbash. I could do a whole video on boxes you can make and use just for this army alone. Anything that is human, pick up a box of humans, give them lasguns, and you're done. Now, this is why I say the Imperial Militia is the best army for conversions, as literally any human model can be used for the main force. Kachans, Cadians, gangs of Necromunda, etc, etc, and all are viable. My personal favourite is to make Guardsmen into our Escher. They just look really good. But I want to talk about Leonatus, the big guy on the horse. Now, you can use him for your Imperial Militia, and honestly, I think he looks great for it. He looks great for Horus Heresy. Not so much for 40k, but all that gold, great for Horus Heresy, and he has rules. He is 130 points, I believe, because he's mounted, and he has a power sword. So yeah, fantastic. He is someone that I would definitely use for. What do I mean? I would use. I am using for my Horus Heresy army. Well, my Imperial Militia army at least. Now, next are Navy Breachers. I've said this before, that if you want to save money on Solo Auxilia, Navy Breachers for Kill Team are way to go. Give them the last guns and appropriate weapons for Solo Auxilia, and there you go. And you end up saving a lot of money with that one. I worked it out as almost £100 if we go that way. Kitbashing these guys, fantastic way to save money, Basilics here are quite expensive being 4 Lord only, but yeah, there you go. Now, Royalist Astartes are a little bit harder as their armor at least is very restrictive. However, you can get the Primaris upgrade kit and save yourself some money on your shoulder pads of your favourite legion. Yeah, just get the Primaris one, they fit on the Tactical Marines, so there you go. And Assault Marine jump packs are lore friendly because they actually were originally, if you know the old models, all of these jump packs were on Beacon Marines, and you still get Beacon Marines with them. So they were Mark 6. So yeah, jump packs. So if you get some Assault Marines for your Loyalist army, they come with so many spare bits, especially weapons such as chainswords to equip other models in your army. And yeah, like I said, but if you do have some spare beaky helmets, you can do that. Add them to your Assault Squad. And you can do the same with a Devastator Squad as well, for more variation. You know, lots more different weapons and models to go on. And not have the same pose on all your Legionnaires. And finally, of course, is the Rhino chassis tanks. The Chaos ones come with many spiky bits to really spike up your other traitor tanks, i.e. your Kratos, your Sicarian, etc. And, you know, even the Dreadnoughts. And there are several to pick from, the Vindicator, Predator, and of course the standard Rhino. So yeah, you can really chaos up your other tanks in your army with all these spare bits. But if you're collecting word bearers, talking about Rhinos, you could get assisted battle Rhinos from a Zealous bits, you know, lots of those really churchy looking bits for your word bearers. Obviously get rid of the Ubiquilla, and you can, yeah, it would look really nice in word bearer colours. And you can equip the Castigator if you have a spare gun, like if you've got a Demos Predator, like whatever spare gun you have, equip the Castigator with that, so you would have another Predator with heavy bolters, and you would have a nice religious looking tank for your very religious looking word bearers. Yeah, so I think the Sisters of Battle one is fantastic for your word bearers. So there you go, some nice ideas for you to kit bash 40k models into Horus Heresy. It's a shame not many of them actually are saving you money, because Horus Heresy is such a good deal game. You can save so much money with it. So there you go. What kits do you like kit bashing? Do you kit bash much? Which ones would you use? What about other lore friendly stuff like the World Eaters and the Thousand Suns? Of course, they became that way as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all very again soon. Like, comment and subscribe as always. I'd like to read your comments. They're kind of cool. Links to in Wayland Games and my comics, Forbidden Planet, merchandise, etc., and Patreon. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.